Hey everybody, it's Jessica from Crow's Nest, and I'm going to be doing some more floral preservations today. I've got some Gerber daisies in this guy. They've been in here for about maybe 2 weeks. I may have let them overgo, but we're going to pull them out and check them out. I've got my tweezers. I have my $1.25 store foil, and then after I make sure that all of my silica is off, I will put them on this little flat tray, and then I will spray them with my preservation spray. So let me get the lid off and we'll get going. All right, here goes. So I'm just going to stick my hand underneath this. So these are Gerber daisies. You need to be super, super careful when you're pulling them out. And I'm just kind of shaking. See, that's the problem. You're going to lose a little bit of your petals there. And some of these on the petals, I will save the petals and put in pendants. So like I said, sometimes when you over dry, this is what happens. And see, this is Wisedry, so these are purple. And I'll just take a little brush and just finely try to get some of these crystals out. Because before you put them in resin, like I said, I'm just kind of lightly tapping my fingers. So on Gerber daisies, I'm going to go ahead and say just a week. And I'm just going through and making sure I didn't miss any petals. There should only be 6 in here. Now I'm just going to shake this to expose the other 3. I'm going to scoop underneath. And be very, very gentle picking them up. Like I said, there's a few little crystals in the top here. Beautiful color on those. My crows are all having a fit out in the yard because the peanuts are too close to me right now. Like, you're going to sift all of the particles out of your silica gel when you get done. I've got like a little metal, kind of like a pasta strainer. But I save every little bit because I can always make a little pendant or just a petal coaster, something like that. Like I said, I'm scooping underneath very, very gently. And I'm just lifting very, very gently. I'm going to turn it upside down, and then I'm going to tap my hand here. Alright, so there's that part. They did really, really well. I think, like I said, I could have probably taken them out about 3 or 4 days ago. Alright, so let me get set up for the rest and we'll get... Alright, so I have put them on the flat tray. And I have just kind of shook them a little bit. I picked them up with my little tweezers here. just from the center here to try not to disturb any of the petals. Like I said, these were in the silica a couple of days longer than they should have. Normally the florist that I use, I can go about a week to 9 days. These are 2 weeks, so this is 14 days. And I'm going to take my Gemini dried floral preservative. You get this at Hobby Lobby. It is not on Amazon. And I'm just going to give them a light mist. And then I'm going to let those dry. So I just set them on top of this other tray, and I'll let them dry for about 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and gently try to flip them over and do the back. But you want to let the top dry completely first, and then after I do that, I will let it completely dry, and then I will transfer that into an airtight container until I'm ready to go into resin. And now it's time to store my Wisedry. So on a last video, I had gotten this little container, this airtight, for $8.99 at Big Lots. I really like this because it's sealed not only around the flap where it opens, but it's also sealed all the way around. So since my silica crystals are still orange, the beads are still orange, it does not need to be recharged, so I can use that again. So here's my beads, and as you see, they're still orange. These get really dark green looking colored when they are oversaturated. So they have been, I went ahead, I didn't do this on camera, but I sifted all of the impurities out, and then I'm just gonna pour this into my little container. Oops, I missed a petal. I'm going to make sure that there's nothing around the seal, because we don't want anything around the seal. Put our seal on, latch her down, make sure the top part. So now our silica is ready for next time, and I have another whole bag, so I'm excited about that because I've got some more stuff to preserve. So storing or recharging, if these were darker green, then I would put them on my metal trays in a thin layer, put them in a 250-degree oven, and about every 30 minutes just give them a light stir, and you will do that for several hours until the crystals are back to the orange color. Now I'm going to flip these over, and I'm going to spray the other side, being very gentle because I do not want to lose any more petals like that one. Light spray, let them dry. Don't touch, don't do anything. Just make sure that no pets or animals are around or any critters that might eat those. Alright, so this is the back of them while they finish drying, and like I said, I'll put them in an airtight storage container, and when I put them in resin, I'll try to remember to tape it. You all have a good day.